Welcome to Weir Reading Virtual Storytime for the week of November 13th, 2022, Part 2. This week's theme is Pickles. Mercer Mayer's Critters of the Night, Purple Pickle Juice, written by Erica Farber and J.R. Sansevier. This is Thistle Howl. This is Old Howl Hall. Thistle Howl lived in Old Howl Hall. Thistle had a brother named Axel. She had a mother named Wanda, and she had a father named Jack. As you can see, Thistle Howl was the smallest howl of all. Every morning, Thistle Howl ate a big breakfast and drank a big glass of purple pickle juice. She drank a big glass of purple pickle juice because she thought that purple pickle juice would make her grow. When she finished her purple pickle juice, Thistle Howl marched upstairs to her bedroom, and she closed her door. Then she held her hands high above her head and stood on her tippy toes and said, "Hands above, feet below, grow, I say, grow, grow, grow!" But no matter how many glasses of purple pickle juice she drank, Thistle Howl did not grow. She did not grow at all. One day, Thistle started getting mad. She began to shout, "Hands above, feet below, grow, I say, grow, grow, grow!" Suddenly there was a big bang and a cloud of smoke filled the room. "Thistle Howl," called a deep voice. It was Thistle's Auntie Belle. "Hello, Auntie Belle," called Thistle. "What are you doing?" asked Auntie Belle. "I'm making a spell," said Thistle. "I want to grow." "You say you want some snow," said Auntie Belle. "That's easy." Before Thistle could say a word, Auntie Belle snapped her fingers, rubbed her nose, and took off her shoes. Auntie Belle took off her shoes because her feet always swelled when she did her magic spells. Suddenly, it began to snow. There was snow everywhere. "I don't want snow," said Thistle. "I want to grow." "Grow, you say?" said Auntie Belle. "That's easy." Before Thistle could stop her, Auntie Belle blinked her eyes 3 times and said, "Bubble, bubble, blueberry jam, row, row, row as fast as you can." As you may be able to tell, Auntie Belle did not hear very well. In a twinkle, Thistle and Auntie Belle were in a boat. "Row, row, row," said Auntie Belle. "No, no, no," said Thistle. "I don't want to row. I want to grow." "Grow?" said Auntie Belle. "All you want to do is grow? Why didn't you say so?" "I did say so," said Thistle. "I said I wanted to grow." "Then grow you shall," said Auntie Belle. Auntie Belle and Thistle flew through the woods to Auntie Belle's little house. "Now we are going to make a magic potion," said Auntie Belle. "It will make you grow." Auntie Belle lit a fire under her big black pot. Then she opened her book of magic spells. "This is what we need," said Auntie Belle. 1 bat tooth, 2 frog toes, 3 leaves of poison ivy, and 4 cat hairs. Auntie Belle put everything into her big black pot. She mixed the potion with a big spoon. She said this big spell 3 times. "Leaves of ivy, tooth of bat, toes of frogs, hairs of cat, abracadabra, strawberry pie, make Thistle grow as high as the sky." Then Auntie Belle gave Thistle a cup of the magic potion. "Drink this," she said to Thistle. "It will make you grow." So Thistle drank the magic potion and started to grow. And grow. And grow. "Auntie Belle, now I'm too big," said Thistle in a big voice. "Please make me small." "Small," said Auntie Belle. "Well, that's another spell." Auntie Belle opened her book of magic spells. She threw some magic powder up in the air. Then she said this small spell. "Smaller than the smallest bug, with powder from my magic jug, you shall be small, yes, small you'll be, and all before you count to 3. 1, said Thistle. 2, said Thistle. Suddenly, Thistle started to shrink, and she kept on shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. Now I am too small, said Thistle to Auntie Belle. Can't you do another spell? There are no more spells, said Auntie Belle. The rest is up to you. Now click your heels and clap your hands and say, Thistle is who I am. I am. Thistle is who I am. Thistle clicked her heels and clapped her hands. Then she said, Thistle is who I am. I am. Thistle is who I am. Suddenly, Thistle began to grow. She kept right on growing until she was her very own size. I don't want to be big, and I don't want to be small, said Thistle. Auntie Belle just smiled. She had known that all along. The next morning, Thistle How drank a big glass of purple pickle juice for breakfast. She drank a big glass of purple pickle juice just because she liked it. The end. Alright, we're going to make a magic potion. So what I have a tray just in case it makes a mess, my Craft-to-Go kit. And I have green food coloring. You can use any color you like. I used green because we're talking pickles here. So put that up there. And your Craft-to-Go kit is just this bottle. You can see it's clear at the bottom. And oil at the top. It's just water and oil. And on the top is this little disc. You untape it. That's just Alka-Seltzer. So the first thing you're going to do is detach the Alka-Seltzer tablet from the tape. And I want you to, tape sticking to my finger, to break the tablet into 4 pieces if you can. So there's 2, well, more than 2, 4. And a little bit. So you have that. Now the first thing we're going to do after that is uncap the lid. I'm going to turn this up a bit so you can see better. I hope it's not too jiggly. The next thing we're going to do is we're just going to put a few drops of food coloring in. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. I put 10 and you can see it dropping down. See how it stays in the little bubbles here because of the oil. Then we're going to drop a tablet in and it'll go right down into the water and you can see it start to fizz. And as it does, it starts to take the green coloring up into it and you can see the bubbles dropping in. It's kind of like a lava lamp. And the water will absorb the green food coloring and turn green. And it'll just splash some bubbles up. And if you don't have enough going on, drop another piece in and it'll get even more bubbles going. See that? And do that until you're done. Look at all that. I'm going to pause this and take a picture of it so we have it for our... Okay, it's still going here. And if you can listen real close, you can hear the fizzing. I don't know if you can hear it on the video. But it'll go like that for a while. And once it's totally done, we'll put the lid back on and you'll just have a sensory bottle. And anytime you want to do this again, you can go ahead and drop some more Alka-Seltzer in. If you dump off a little bit off the tops, just some of the oil will come out because the oil is less dense than the water, so it floats on top of the water. But it's still really fizzing there. I see I don't know if you can see it on the side here. See it fizz? You got some bubbles going there. See how they split off from themselves? It's really fun to watch. And once it's done, put the cap back on. And you can have a sensory bottle with the blue and the green and the oil are separate, except for the few bubbles that are still in because of the Alka-Seltzer. But yeah, you can roll that around in there, almost like a wave in the ocean, except it's green. And that's it.